Good morning, sir. Thank you for the Is this the real estate? Yes, yes. Thank you for the seminar. No, no, no. I'm a member.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Sorry to interrupt the discussions, but we're about to begin now. Good morning, everyone. You're welcome once again to C-Plat Realtors Academy, and it's wonderful day to see your faces once again. I want to welcome all our online viewers from around the nation. We welcome you all once again to C-Plat Realtors Academy, and we're hoping that today we're going to have a very wonderful time. I hope we gained something spectacular last week for us that were here, and I hope we're able to put into practice whatever we learned. So before we start, we're going to have a very brief prayer before we begin. Let's close our eyes for prayers. In Jesus' name, Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for today. We thank you, Lord God, for guiding us here once again. Almighty Father, as we go into this session, we pray, oh Lord, that you be with us. And we pray, Almighty Father, that you speak through the speaker, and that today we all shall be blessed. Thank you, blessed Father, for in Jesus' name we have prayed. Now, to move further in this session, we shall be inviting our coordinator, Mr. Success. Welcome to Success. It's not enough. The class is not enough.
Yeah, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I just had to set up something. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate everybody for coming around once again. And I want to welcome all our online audience in Enugu and Asaba. Thank you so much for staying with us. And for all the people who are going to be connecting with us with Coach Park this morning online on Facebook and YouTube, just make sure you stay connected. And we're always there for you. In case you have any question, the comment section is there. And please make sure you subscribe and stay tuned throughout the meeting. We're going to be here for you and all that. So I want to welcome everybody for coming around. I hope we have been enjoying ourselves so far and so good. Now, real quick, before I call in the speaker this morning, let me make some brief announcements and information. How many of us enjoyed last week teaching about branding? I hope you are working towards that in your business. So that's one key thing we talked about last week: branding in real estate, branding in your company, and everything you are doing. So it's very, 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 very important. And please put your phone on silent to avoid distraction. Don't off the phone because of your clients can call you or investors like us can call you. So put your phone on maybe vibration or on silent. And secondly, if you plug your phone here, we hope that the phone is going to be here to the end of the seminar and it's on silent. So we don't love while we are on camera, because the camera is capturing everything we are doing. While we're on camera and there is movements going on with the phone or touching. And few minutes ago, we just discovered about the TV going off because of the socket. So please, let everything just be like that. So please, let's use this time and opportunity to keep everything on silent so everything will go well and very, very okay. Today, we are so privileged to have with us Mr. Kushpak Ovaje, and we'll be dealing with guerrilla marketing. I'm so interested about this topic. I've not had that word before. So we'll be seeing what's going on and what was going to happen. So stay tuned. We are waiting for people that are putting their phone on silent. Uh, it's better we'll do it now, so I won't do it later. So everything will go on and go smoothly as we run. As we run. Is it hanging? All right. So hope you are ready. Okay. So thank you so much. Like I said one more time for coming around. We hope that this training we keep doing from time to time will help empower you to become a better person and a better business. Client and to your prospect out there. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's make welcome the Nigerian's number one real estate coach, Mr. Coach Park of Vaji. I hope you can hear me. So we'll be welcoming him now to take over and for us to kick off with today's seminar and continue. So, Mr. Coach Park, we are waiting for you to take over and let's go on for today, for what we have today. So it's going to be a very interesting one. Just sit tight and stay tuned. Now, back to my online audience, my people on Facebook and on YouTube. Like I said, Enugu, hope you guys are connected on Asaba and other people connecting with us online today. Just stay tuned. It's going to be an awesome one. We have our comment section down there, and make sure you subscribe so we can come back to you every time with our updates about real estate educational matters. So just stay with us. You can drop your question, your comment, whatever you have. We'll come to you. We can respond to you once we sit. Our media team are there in the media room responding to all the questions you have, and we'll get back to Coach Park in case you have any question you want to ask. And feel free to come and visit us anytime you want. So many people are watching us for years. They have not come to our office, but they are with us almost every Friday. And that is why we are trying to make sure this arm keep pushing forward when it comes to the media aspect, because the world is going global. The world is going global. And please, let me just give you this quick advice before Coach Park comes in. Open your ears to this thing called the metaverse that's coming up right now. Metaverse, Facebook, and all that. Open your ears. Very soon we'll start selling land on metaverse. I'm telling you, the world is going global. I saw something about that blew my mind. Very soon, people will not be selling normal dry land again. They'll be selling imaginary land, to be selling real estate cartoon land, because you need those land to operate in the metaverse. But it's a long story for now. But open your mind to information and technology so you can know where to key in quickly in order to benefit from it before people get there. That's something about real estate. You go and buy the land and wait before people comes. Okay, so Mr. Coach Park, we are waiting for you. How about call Mr. Coach Park for me? You can hear me. A name you informed that we are waiting for him. He has been here. He comes here more than earlier than everybody. Every time you're having seminar, so he's around. So let's bring him in. I hope the stream is not delaying me. Okay. So, yeah. All right, let's make a comment, Mr. Coach Park, with the clapping ovation. Thank you for being with us. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for this. I'll give this to her. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Those that are watching online. And a great time here today. I also want to celebrate Vatican Gardens and C-Plat Profile. Please, let's clap for them again. Let's clap for them. I've been very busy with a lot of calls in there. It's been a very great day for me. And if you are here today and you've not imagined some kind of method, I'll be sharing with us today something you've not really had before. And probably something you've had, but you've not really used and harnessed. So once again, I also want to appreciate every one of you for always having me. I celebrate all our realtors at C-Plat Profile. And I also want you to know that you're valuable. And you people are the reason why we are called coach. And there's no coach without trainers and or without players. And so you can't say coach. So I can call you guys the players. So I know the coach generally, someone that actually has been there to some extent. And I'm not the coach that tells you to go and make sale and doesn't make sale. I have evidence and I have proofs. I have things that have showed me where I win cars, win trips, win many events, and so many things and all that. Qualified for even jeeps and all. So it is real. This is a real. It's not a matter of go and get this done and it's not working. So I want to also encourage those that are here. If you have sold, you can sell better. And if you have not sold, you will sell soon. And I don't want you to say amen, because there's where people actually cause problem for themselves. I want us to silence our devices. I hear some phones ringing. And those that are watching online, I'm coming back to you. The people that most time you find them that they spiritualize a lot of stuff. And the reality is that everything is not spiritual. You know, they say everybody here will make 5 million. Everybody shout amen. If it's me, I'm going to wait after the service. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask the pastor, what ways do you think we can use to make 5 million? So any man that you ask, someone that says you that, how do you sell? He said, now God, I don't like such people. I don't like them. They are not being real. Okay, if it is God, what did he do? Okay, maybe you went to sow seed somewhere, or you saw a pastor. Show me the way. Cut your soap. So there's no soap to cut for anybody. Like these are big brother will say, or big brother will say, there's no soap to cut for anybody. You understand? And so it is more strategy. You cannot hear someone shout strategy. It's a strategy. All right, so those that are watching online, thank you so much for joining today. My name is Coach Park of Vaje, as you rightly heard. And where we are currently standing is Vatican Estate Developers. And this is actually referred to as C Plat Profile Limited. Now, today we're going to be looking at the topic that is really very interesting. And it is more of being proactive and productive in what you do. So together we'll win and together we'll rise. So if you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel, and so you can stay connected. Because if you don't connect, you can't collect. And those of you that are also watching in other office, we also acknowledge you guys' presences also. People that are in Asaba, Enugu, Port Harcourt, people that just joined us, and those that I just sent the link to in Ghana, in Dubai. My mentors in Dubai that I do training for online most time. Thank you for joining. And those also that that I newly met in South Africa. Thank you for joining also. Feel free to relate, because it's all about connecting with people. Because if you don't really connect, the reality is there's nothing about it, and you will not collect. You have to network. If it is not networking, then it is not working. All right, let's get back to business of today. Guerrilla marketing generally is not a popular saying. Hardly will you hear someone say, I'm going for a class today. And the class is guerrilla marketing. Hardly. And that is why, let's go this way. It is difficult to just hear someone say he's organizing a training and they will tell you it's guerrilla marketing, because not everybody can understand what it really looks like. Or probably there is little minute of the coaches that can actually take their time to look into this area. And some of them, they are practicalizing these things, but they don't really know that they are guerrilla marketing. And that is the reason why sometimes it's good for this thing to be brought to book, organized, and put together so we can really understand different ways. Now, apart from what we are doing today, the company is also going to put together something for you tomorrow, giving us an opportunity for us to go out to the streets and practice some kind of areas of the guerrilla marketing. So it means that we are doing some stuff today. We are going to have some kind of practical sense tomorrow. I've been out of my house for a long time. I've been busy traveling from state to state. I had to run away from before the lockdown from the eastern part of when I was in Owerri, from there to Anambra, another state, about 6 states. I traveled, so it has been beautiful generally, and I've been doing all this stuff consistently because it's getting to the end of the year, and we personally give ourselves targets to get things done. So you cannot even succeed in marketing without having a personal target. Now, what am I trying to drive? Lay a foundation that your level of desire will determine the amount you acquire. You have to take that down? That's what? Your level of desire will determine what? The amount you acquire. So it means that if I say, okay, well, I want to achieve this stuff, it will give you that urge, that vibe. You just don't know what is wrong with you. You are just abnormal. You want to get it done. Even the rain is falling, you have no excuse. You just want to keep running. Can I make it happen and all that? That is the reason why we are like this. You say, wow, it is not dying. Why are you? What gives you that inner vibe, that energy? It's because I desire so much to empower people. Apart from the money, Yes, it has blessed me and made me rich, but it's not about the money now. It's more about the vision. So it's like I'm being paid for what I love to do. And it gives me what? Joy. So can we run together, please? Before we proceed, I would love to share with us the foundation generally. Well, this is my profile. Those that don't really know me, I like reading it. Once in a while, I do read it so you can understand it. I'm a graduate of computer science and engineering, also a graduate of computer data engineering and data processing management technique. I'm also a system analyst. Now, why am I telling you these things? All this I'm saying is for you to have an overview that it's not by reading real estate that makes you successful in real estate. Neither is it by by going to school of real estate for you to become a game in it. If your mind can believe it, then you can achieve it. Success is what? 80% or 90% mental. Your mentality determines your productivity. Let's run through this other part here. Well, these are spiritualized areas, but that's not what I love to work on. I have won the best leadership coach in Nigeria 2018. You can see that very well here. You see 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. And I'm still rated number 5 in Africa. And so many awards from back to back consistently. And the reason why it's like this sometimes, or most times, is because I am ready to be vocal. So I'll be sharing with us some quotes of mine that will guide us in the aspect of guerrilla marketing. Because guerrilla marketing has to do with more of going out there and getting things done. Well, thank God for this. 7,000 youths on free acquisition. I've trained a lot of people. They gave me an ambassador for youth recently. And I'm wearing the Ododuwa's one of the Yoruba ambassador because of what I did in about five Yoruba states in Nigeria. So, and I'm from Delta State. So that's the thing I love everyone. So it's real. And that was coming from the East also. So it's just to tell you that I believe much more in everybody. As long as it is humanity, it is workable. It's not about being in this state or being in that state and all that. Let's run through because of our time. All right. Let's look at the next slide. Look at the outline. For every time someone wants to do a training, it's always good for us to understand that there have to be an outline. There have to be an outline. So I think you should take it down. Now, the reason why there have to be an outline, Ma and SARS, is because that is the only way I can know the course code or the course boundary of what I'm studying. Now, what makes me unique as a real estate coach or as a business coach is that every training has what is supposed to be given to you. You have the end result before the beginning. You have an understanding that, okay, this is what I'm trying to look at. This is what I'm going to learn, and this is what I'm going to, and this is what is expected of me after the training. And that is the reason why it is different. So all those who join me to become trainers, and they come to grow with me, most times I tell them that when you are going for a class or you're going to do a training, always have an outline. You don't just teach anyhow. You don't come here without being organized, generally. So this is actually what we're going to be following through. We're going to talk about marketing at the beginning. Then we'll enter into guerrilla marketing. We look at how it relates generally to marketing, advertising, and public relations. 3 areas to focus. Then we look at the Wikipedia research. Just to tell you that I also did my check. Apart from the fact that I learned it, I also wrote about it. I also did a check to see what the internet is saying about guerrilla marketing. All right, so types of guerrilla marketing also will also be looked into. So there are different types. You will hear, and I would like you to be real. Ask me questions. Let us get there. Then you also notice that there's a part of guerrilla marketing that is also online. There's a part that is of it that is online. Yes, it is good to be online. I know. Because if you're not online, you're not in line. But apart from being that, you also need to understand that there's a traditional part of marketing that will always come up no matter how online you go. Because even if you go online marketing to everybody and they call you, the point of trying to relate with them one-on-one is traditional marketing. So you're going to close that day. Every day is always closable with traditional marketing because it's an area interaction and all that. So principal types of street marketing will be looked into also. That's to tell you that one of the major examples of guerrilla marketing is street marketing. That I will emphasize later when I proceed. Let's run through quickly with our time. What is marketing? Can we read together so we can have this as a sweet stuff? Those that are actually watching online too, can we do one to go? Marketing is an act of communicating a brand, product, or service. Let's go for that. So you are watching online, tell your neighbor wherever, as I say, you need to communicate. Because without communication, there is no way you can relate. It is when you communicate, you can relate generally to those who you are relating, marketing to and all that. Let's run through some of my quotes I have here. I planned this very well. Can we read this together? The blood bank of progress in business is marketing. And any what? Business without marketing, we die. Any business without marketing, we die. So the blood bank, that thing that sustains is marketing. You will hear someone who's telling you that I am doing well in marketing, I'm doing this. Ask them, what have they marketed? They've not done anything. You ask them questions about what they are doing. See, they don't really know what they are doing. I used to be like that too. I didn't understand all these areas. Until I started looking into it, that sometimes I think I'm doing marketing, but I'm doing advertising. So what is advertising and what is marketing? Marketing is communicating, but advertising is just showcasing. Can I talk to you? So like showcasing, like this is what we do. All right, okay. All right, I'm live here at Vatican Garden Estate, Phase 2, Enugu. What you just did is advert. I don't even get it, right? So, but when I say, okay, I'm live here at Vatican Garden Estate, Phase 2, Enugu, and currently we have this value-added service we read that no estate can or will or started doing. One good thing about our estate is that the lands are dry. And currently, we've started the fence. You are communicating value. You are showing information. You are giving information. Not just telling them, hey, my name is Asiwaju. Yes, your name is Asiwaju Spark of Ajay. Okay, yes, that is your name. But when you start communicating what that name do, what it can render, that is what is called marketing. Thank you so much for your understanding. Let's proceed. All right, so, and that code of mine is that if you don't drive your business, you'll be driven out of business. Can we say it louder? I like this one. Can we say one to go? If you don't drive your business, you will be driven out of business. That's the truth, sir and ma. And let me tell you one thing. Sincerely, no one can drive your business like you. Even if you pay anybody's boss, help me get this stuff done. Help me do this one and do this for me. Send it for me. Do bucket smash. You cannot do it like you. Because they don't understand the way, they don't see it the way you see it. People only look, but you see, because it's you. There's everything what? Looking and seeing. Seeing is a thing of what? The mind. Looking is a thing of the eyes. So you need to drive your business. That means, and you cannot drive your business if you're not proud of it. That's why I have this code of mind. This next one. The business you are proud of will make you proud. Yes, the business you're proud of will make you proud. You're just like, wow. Someone just come in and say, wow, I do real estate. I'm writer and is walking up and he's just talking because he's so proud of the business. You're welcome, sir. People are just joining us. Please sit, take a seat. Now, he just look as if, wow, that I like this guy's passion. It is in me. I think people like Madam Jenny, who is here, will agree with me that I used to say, real estate is my calling. I say that, and I keep saying it. So it now becomes something that works for me. So when you are not proud of the business you do, it won't make you proud. So the business you are proud of will make you proud. That's what I'm trying to communicate. Look at the next slide again. It is shameful to be ashamed of what is fruitful. Can we say that? It is shameful to be ashamed of what is what? Fruitful. It pays. People buy properties. If I will find anybody here, I will make money. If I bring you, sir, and then you make a sale, you will get your own. I will get my own too. So it is fruitful. Why am I ashamed of it? Why am I not saying, may they not know say they do real estate too? I don't want to tell anybody. Listen to me. Guerrilla marketing we are doing today is a lot about announcement. Yes, a lot about announcement. So you need to know that you have to be proud of it. Someone said the other day, they said, hey, Coach Park, you are proud of yourself too much. I said, should I be proud of you? I have to be proud of myself. So I want you to be proud of yourself than me. Thank you for being proud of me. Many of you say, I like that guy. I'm proud of him. Fine. But you have to be proud of yourself more. And I think you should be proud of yourself than me. Because that is the sweetness of it. So look at this one now. It is foolishness to be shameful of what is gainful. I'm ashamed of it. I don't want to know. I don't feel wear the Vatican Garden Estate shirt. No, I don't want them to know in my compound that I do real estate. They say realtors are poor. That's what you feel. And at the end of the day, it makes them become poor. Now, our mentality have affected our productivity, including me too. I am where I am today because of my mentality. And are you aware I can think better? So I'm working on myself. As I talk to myself. So I'm working on myself too. What is wrong with me? Can I become better? Can I do it better than this? So because of all those mentality, I get to wake up in the morning, start taking a pen and writing. Yesterday I was being interviewed about the building that collapsed in the Koi. Because I was there. I was in a cage. Two people came. They saw I was lost. So they just ran. I saw people, they were disturbing people at the beginning of the hotel. What's going on there? Just like, so I want to talk to the national. I no problem. Let them in. I get no audience for units and all that. What am I trying to say? They knew that because I have announced myself. Look at the next slide. Because I have told them about what I said. Read this clearly and say it well. It is only what you pronounce that will be announced. If you don't pronounce it, nobody will know it. There are people better than me, far. Richer than Dangote, far. Better than, for instance, maybe Vatican Estate and all that. Developers out there better. But you know their problem? They don't say it. Some of them like being married. That's fine. That's not a bad one. But it doesn't work for everybody. There are people that if they don't start being vocal, they will remain local. Write this down. Look at the next slide. I came to touch your eyes, your mind. If you are not vocal, you will be local. So it's high time I myself start being more vocal. And yourself too. For you to what? Go global, you have to start being vocal. What is being vocal? Vocal is not talking, it's speaking. Do you know what this means? Do you know the difference between speaking and talking? Talking is just saying things. But you know what it's called speaking? Speaking is a lot about communicating. Because there's a response. There's everything speech and just talk. A speech is an organized talking. So it has value. So a man who do not want to be local should be vocal. And being vocal is part of guerrilla marketing. Just tell them about it anyhow. You become abnormal. Let's go on to the next slide. I think I'm almost done with that area. So that's where we lead us now to guerrilla marketing. Now, guerrilla marketing is a lot that we need to look into. I thought I'm not going to take much of our time. See, I have learned recently that some courses will go for 4 years in this Nigeria here, that people do it in just 1 year in some countries. So I now knew that it's not about the longer the time. It's about entering the right. Just tell me what to do. Pum, pum, and let me get out of here, man. Why should I stay? Do you know why it's like that in Nigeria? Look at the problem. I was talking to some people I'm mentoring because I had planned to issue certificate to about 1,000 people in Nigeria this year. And I've issued to people already last week. And I've extended it again for this week. Now, see, I observed that the reason why they make it 4 years or longer years is because people go to school, but school do not go through them. So the only way school can go through them is for them to stay longer in school. Can you see that? So because a lot of people actually will still come out after 4 years. They still don't understand what they went to do in school. They only know that I'm studying English. I'm studying. They live there and all that without knowing that they were supposed to come out of that place creating a job. Let's look at guerrilla marketing. What is guerrilla marketing? Guerrilla marketing can be defined or can be referred to as an advertisement strategy. Someone shout strategy, sir. Strategy in which one uses surprise or unconventional. It's not normal. Unconventional interaction to promote a product or service. It's not just a normal marketing, it's a type of publicity. So now, if it's a type of publicity, it means that it's taken to the public. It now means that those people must be vocal. If they don't drive that business, they cannot have understanding of this. Because this is a lot of mental thinking. Maybe I'm using the wrong word. Mental structure. Your mental state, like, okay, you just come over here and just look at this. You enter a bathroom. You understand, what can I do here now? Everywhere you go, marketing is following you. By the time you are like that, you'll be telling me that, nah, them, the rush us. Because of sales will be rushing you anyhow. Because of what? Your structure. Without structure, there is no future. It is the structure that gives you ability to feature in your future. So when a man wants to feature in his future, he must look for the scripture that has the right picture of his future. And this is a reality of being public. That's not true. I don't know if I'm still writing now, but I've moved to the next level. Now, in guerrilla marketing, I recommend these three things. Number one, marketing. Number two, advertising. They are part of it. So you cannot even succeed in marketing without considering advertising. Because there's a place of what the brand outside, what the people out think about you. So there are times you have to just sell what you have. Then there are times don't sell what you have. Just sell yourself. There are times you sell a bucket mess and say, have you been duped? Have you been duped of real estate investment and need help? Ask me how. It's a short word. Not every time. Come and buy a land. Don't, please. There are times that don't sell anything. Just communicate yourself. Because it is your foundation. Look at it. It is your level of exposure that determines your power of expression. When a man is not properly exposed, he will not be able to express himself well. The reason why some people, they say this is a house girl or the lady is from so place, she's behaving the way she's behaving. It's because of the way where she came from. So your locality can affect your mentality. Hey, and if they don't get real worker now, it will cause problem. I'm enjoying myself here. So marketing, advertising, and public relations. I want to shock you with something. They are realities. They happen generally. But if you consider these three things, well, look at my life. I've been successful to some extent, but not very successful. So I'm still growing. Now, what I'm trying to share with you is what I've considered and I've seen that have worked for me. That's why I say I put my name here according to, because it's my structure. That these three things are that built me. Marketing is communicating that stuff. Advertising is just telling people about yourself, not what you do. Do you know Cospark? Cospark. Stop. So someone say, who is that Cospark? Then it makes them to go back online. Let me go and check who is this Cospark, sir, for goodness sake. Do you know Obikuman? They don't know Obikuman before. They have to start looking for a name. The name. They start looking out for it. Let's go and check. Because of some advert was done. It's not to sell the product. It's selling the product indirectly, but it's to promote the name. What is public relation? The respect your name has on ground. You respect how people relate with your brand publicly. What they think about you. The emphasis or the emphatic stress on your name. When it's okay, when they remember, okay, Vatican Estate. What goes to my Vatican? Is he a okay? What's Vatican? You get to wonder. So Paris is from so you understand? So these are realities. Let's look at the particular statement I used to explain this thing. Look at this. See this statement now. We have to watch this thing very well. I came prepared. I won't take much of our time, but at the same time, you need to understand. If a young man tells his date, she's intelligent, looks lovely, and is a great conversationalist, means that someone that knows how to talk to people very well. He's saying the what? The right things to the what? The right person. And that is what? Now let's look at it. So it means that in marketing, you have to consider who you are saying it to. One. Then also need to understand that you have to be a great conversator. That means you talk. You speak the right things. Oh, the land is excised. Oh, the land has deed of assignment. You are speaking the grammar. It is marketing. You have overview of what? So you are telling your date. That means what he wants. Oh, yeah, you're lovely. She likes it. Oh, you are the right. You are speaking the right thing, so she's enjoying herself. But look at it here. If the young man tells his date how handsome, smart, and successful he is, what's that called? So see now. When you are communicating a product to somebody with respect to how he needs it, it is marketing. But if you are communicating your product to how it feels to you, it is not marketing, it is advertising. Oh, do you know Vatican Garden Estate is one of the best estates? What have you just done? Advertising. Oh, do you know Vatican Garden Estate? That is where your friends bought to, and I feel someone like you now can buy 2 plots and use for so. You are giving me a reason to what? To own it. So he's seeing it differently. That's marketing. This guy is marketing me, or this guy is advertising to me. So the question is, what have I been doing? Have I been marketing or advertising? Let's look at the last one. If someone else tells the woman, that means the date, how handsome, smart, and successful her date is, what's that called? Someone say, okay, have you heard? See that? Have you heard? But the kind of garden estate, Enugu. See, someone is referring. That is how the public is relating to what you have built by the two, either by marketing or advertising. Is it clear? This is very, very sensitive. These three things, do you know that these three things I just said can either fall a church or take a church up? Hey, do you hear that church that the pastor, they rape plenty women? No, it's public relation. People are not coming again. Do you hear that church there? When you go there, they will solve all your problem. Public relation. The Bible will say, when I was in Enugu, I just stepped in there and I commanded the dead and they started rising up. What's he saying now? Advertising. I don't know, you're getting this, I'm going. Then I come and say, okay, well, see, there's one thing that God wants to do for you. And the way I'm seeing it, God wants to change your story. He's not giving you prophecy. What's your name? Your name is so name, and giving you everything about you. He's communicating to you in such a way that is beyond what you think. So he's communicating. What is that called now? Marketing. So pastors do it. So I have not observed that. So generally, it means that these three things have been the success of Cospaco and many companies, but they don't know what marketing is saying about them, what they are saying about marketing, and what is advertising saying about them, and what is public relation talking about them. Let's run through now. Let's run through. Like connecting with an exotic cheese, successful marketing plans may involve a pinch of advertising and a dash of public relation, where these are just grammar of what I just said. Let me come to the last paragraph here. In other words, the goal of marketing is to communicate brand messaging to targeted consumers by appealing directly to their wants and needs, with the intention of motivating them to buy into. So motivating them, you have to school them. Literally of what? Figuratively, a product of belief. That's one true. There's no much time. Guerrilla marketing uses multiple techniques and practices in order to establish direct contact to the customers. That means direct marketing. It's like traditional marketing. It's like an advanced level. Or better still, a kind of traditional marketing. Some MDs are listening to me now. I hear a lot of them actually checking some questions. Now, one of the goals of this interaction is to cause an emotional, someone shout emotional. So it means that emotional reaction is to touch something that is not normal. So you see that, oh, really? I will miss out. Oh, since when this guy said this thing to me now, I will miss out. Oh, don't you hear that they are selling that place? Like, go and buy. So if I don't buy now, everybody's going there. I will miss out. Oh, it's an emotional. Oh, people that bought that and see what happened to them. They didn't lose out. It's an emotional experience. An ultimate goal of marketing is to get people to remember the product or brand in a different way that they are accustomed to. It's creativity. And you know, when a man is positive about what he do, generally, he'll be creative. But it is positivity that begat creativity. Without positivity, there will be no creativity. It is when you have like, no, I want to get to Guerrilla today. I want to get to Johannesburg. How do I connect to Botswana? How do I connect? So your mind is thinking about how. Then you're not wondering. You just start getting ideas. Why not do it like this? Do it like this because you believe in it. That is why it is only believers that achieve generally. Let's run through because of our time. As traditional advertising media channels like print, radio, televisions, direct mail, and all that lose popularity, marketers and advertisers have to find new strategies to get in or to circulate their commercial messages. Some of these are going down. Even though they are the best, they are going down than before. So people are not trying. What can I do now? It's still the same traditional marketing, but just that it's unconventional. It's something that is shocking. They didn't believe that that's what they were trying to do. Let me give an instance. I respect this church, Marcus Church, for instance. I love what they do. See everybody, the pastors, everybody are marketers. When is their program? They are warning. Someone just stand there. The other day I asked one guy, what is he doing? He said, I just came out from marketing. What is he doing there? He came out from marketing and he's just standing like this. He's not entering any bus. He's just by the bus stop. I had the one they discussing something. He said, maybe when we go and where this guy they sell clothes for Orille, we just did there. I said, we won't buy clothes. We just there, man. So go to market our program. So it means that that guy is trying to use that method to get into people. It's unconventional. Normally, they will not allow him to do that. But he has used that to enter. You can just come in here now with the shirt. And just right there. Landlords grow rich in their sleep. Just short. And someone is looking at it. Okay, I got something from this guy. Then who is this guy? I want to meet him. He's communicating publicly. People are seeing it without selling the product. So now, because of the way they are looking at the public reaction, they cannot ask him questions further. Can I get to know you? What do you do? It's like you're a realtor. It's like unconventional method. Let's read here. Guerrilla marketing focuses on taking the consumer by surprise to make a big impression about the product or brand. This in turn creates buzz or just buzz about the product being marketed. It's a way of advertising that increases consumers' engagement with the product or service, and is designed to create a memorable experience. By creating a memorable experience, it also increases the likelihood that a customer or someone who interacted with the campaign will tell their friends about the product. Thus, via word of mouth. That's being vocal. The product or service being advertised reaches more people than the initial anticipation. So the initially anticipated and all that. Let's run through. Call about time. Guerrilla marketing is inexpensive and focuses more on reach rather than frequency. So it's not about, hey, let me just do this and let it get to her. No, it's about the people, reach. How many people? It's about crowd. So such thing he has to do what? The marketplace. Dancing at Willow. In the road. Yeah, you are just going abnormal. Imagine someone making his hair green. If you are coming here, for instance, now, with this hair, white this side, green at the back, purple, and you're just passing. Everybody is watching. Who is that lady? She's abnormal. Unconventional. And she just right at the side of her, at the back of her back like this. And maybe she wore a cloth that closes her front. It covers her boobs. But the back is open. And she writes, real estate is life. If you don't buy from me, you are missing out. It's crazy. So it's only crazy people that can do guerrilla marketing. Someone jumping from upstairs, or using jars and then floating on the road without the normal stick. Why is this guy walking like this? Everybody's watching there. And he holds a banner up. Buy real estate highway. Everybody's reading the banner because of what he's doing. So it's just magical things, just surprises. Crazy things. Let's run through. All right, look at my Wikipedia research earlier on the topic. I would like to go and copy this. You can see all these signs from Wikipedia. And it says, that's what guerrilla warfare, which employs typical tactics to achieve an objective. That was in 1984. And then it's a lot about things leading to boozing, unconventional warfare. That means a kind of method they use to win war. It's not normal. They go back thinking of how do we get these guys? And selling is robbing someone's mind. Selling is trying to enter into his mind to make him feel. You want to say something. When you want to say something to somebody, when he's thinking different, like wondering what is this guy saying, he's trying to imagine. Then his mind is now feeling good about it or feeling bad. Anyone that happens to him is emotional. It works with the mental structure and all that. So, I don't want to do all this stuff. You can go back there. When I send a material to you guys. Types of guerrilla marketing. I'm timing myself already. We need to write this down. Types. Ambient marketing. Ambush marketing. Stealth marketing. Viral or boost marketing. Grassroots marketing. Astroturfing. And street marketing. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, right? 7. Types of guerrilla marketing. I will explain all of them. Then we'll round up. I told you before that it's not about how long the class is. It's about what are we learning there, man? Do we understand this particular stuff and all that? It's sensitive. Ambient marketing, ambush marketing, stealth marketing, viral or boost marketing, grassroots, astroturfing, and street marketing. Let's run through that. What's ambient marketing? I'll give examples and how we have used them so you understand. Ambient communication is advertising presented on elements of the environment. Please listen and be abnormal, please. I don't like that normal in life. So on elements means things related to what's happening around. You just come over here and say, okay, I just enter this place now. What's going on? Oh, they have a table. They have a front table, like maybe a center table. That table, my flyers can be there. So my flyers can be there. You enter there, just okay. Next time I'm coming here with flyers because of the table. So you are leveraging on what? The elements on the environment. Those who do guerrilla marketing actually become thinkers. You enter a toilet and then you look at the back of the door. As you see that you're defecating, it happened to me. And I had a sticker in my pocket. I said, okay, what will I do? No problem. Idea have come. What's the idea? Take your sticker and gum it at the back of the door. Anybody defecating will be watching the door. See that? It's what? Ambient marketing. Ambient communication. See, you go to a place, there are many children there. And then it's a marketplace. You just go there and just edit the video. All right, I'm live here in Nikorodu market. And people are here for stuff, many stuff, doing their businesses. I've gotten them paid for their plots now today. I don't know, you that are watching, you're just having a life. So you are talking, you're faking it, you make it. All right, I'm here with the children, and then there's no how you can become a landlord. You have to you just say something. Or it's okay, landlords grow rich in their sleep. Now the kids are here, they can become we're going to say something. I was in a church the other day, I just saw plenty of children. I just think of something. Ambient communication. What can I do here? And I looked at it. I said, okay, the kids are here, there are many. I just pick up my phone. I said, children, say hi. Everybody just said hi. I said, you heard the children, what just said? They said hi to you. The thing is that don't let your kid ask you why, or Papa, why don't we own a plot in Vatican Garden Estate Phase 2? It's already a script. You are leveraging on what's happening there. Oh, there's traffic on the road. You come abnormal. You come down from the vehicle. I said, I go join you from front. Me and market small. And you share flyers and you rush back into the vehicle later in front. It's ambient communication. It's nothing, it's not planned for. It meets you unaware. It's surprise. You just come over here with the specs like this. You have it in mind that you're not going to wear these specs. For instance, you just write there, real estate is king. Buy a piece of Lagos today. Inside the stick, just come a sticker there. Not for wearing, but just for advert. You see someone come over to an office and he's wearing a funny hair. And by the side, they wrote here, real estate with a star. What is he trying to do? It's ambient. It's abnormal. Let's look at it. It's a compilation of what? Intelligence. To think. Flexibility and effective use of the atmosphere. Don't forget I said environment. So these kinds of art can be found anywhere and everywhere from hand dryers. Someone give you, have you entered a place, you want to go and park your car. At once, you just carry sticker, gum your car. Someone just okay, let me give you an instance now. Just give me that's our what do you call that stuff again? This thing, what do you call this sanitizer? I just take the sanitizer and I say, why is this thing empty like this? Bring a car, I just carry my sticker, gum the sticker at the back of it. So it means that you become abnormal. You have to have traditional marketing materials. You go and do a face camera right here, buy land today, or you are not permitted to die until you buy a land. I'm getting this, you have become abnormal. So what is wrong with this guy? It's not okay. You have not to be okay when you are doing marketing. Please sit down, madam. It is already getting filled up. I have to get more seat there. I know some people are still on their way. People are coming from the island and they are still coming here. Probably know I'm going to finish early today. So the kind of art can be found anywhere and everywhere. Even in public bathroom. I told you. Let me give you an instance. You go to a police station, you just see this thing, Nijani TV. How many people know it? Small box like that. Or you see a small TV and they say advertise here. You are now asking me, how do I sell? Each of you going to ask question, how do I advertise here? Let them tell you the price and how many months. So they say you can advertise there like maybe in 30 minutes for so amount or in 1 hour every day for 50,000. Then work towards it. It's an example of ambient communication. You are using the environment to sell what you have. You get there and you're just mistakenly, as you just get to the bus stop, you mistakenly just throw your flowers on the ground. It's deliberate. And just pick away some and leave some there. I think it's not normal. Sometimes it's like this too. Okay, I'm in this WhatsApp group, my church group. What will I do now? Okay, let me just mistakenly post a flyer of my estate there and delete it later or leave it there. Ambient communication. Operation get to know what I do by fire, by force. Let's run through. Ambush marketing. Ambush. Look at what. It's a form of associative marketing used by organizations to capitalize upon their awareness, attention, goodwill, and other benefits generated by having an association with an event or property without the organization having an official or direct connection to that event or property. Let me give you an instance. Me and you, and 3 men here. We are not 3. Get it, analogy. 3 of you. I just tell only 2 men here. Maybe 2 of you. You now join us. We just say, make up our mind. I say, okay, we are going for this lady's wedding ceremony. They did not invite us. But we are going to deliberately wear green or just touch of white. So we are going to meet at the gate of the wedding. You, all of us just agree. We are meeting by 10 o'clock. Don't come late. To everybody agree. Then we are going in together. They are ushering us to a table. They feel that we all came together. We are special because we dress so well. We deliberate. I will go there and start saying, look at me. I used to confuse people sometimes in all these weddings. I will enter a wedding and they didn't invite me. I will not do like this. No couple. See, it's reception. Couple is sitting down here. Husband and wife sitting down together. Husband by the right, woman by the left. I just like that. I say, and I just smile. Then the what's happened to the other? The other one, I look like, do you know him? I don't know him. I told him, maybe my wife knows him or my husband knows him. I'm confused, and that's their business, not my business. The thing that happens is that I just create an environment. So everybody watch and say, oh, I know him somewhere. Ambush. It's not done by one person, but you can try it. But generally, it's just people gathering, making up their mind. Oh, you get wedding, you get birthday. Okay, maybe we'll go together. So because of that together, so all of you came for the wedding. They cannot say that they are not going. I mean, they must know somebody here. I want to cause problem one day in one wedding. Not trouble. I mean, problem in the sense that I know they are not going to allow us in. Because they didn't invite us. So what did I do? I bought a small gift. Gather some things. Gather 2 Indomie. Gather 1 other blender at the top. It come long. Wrap them. I reached the gate like this. The security say, where's your ID? I say, excuse me, I'm going out with my gift. The man allowed me in. Without having what? You cannot tell me that I brought gift to go back now. Are you okay? I understand. I saw me with gift and I'm kind of, excuse me, please. I'm coming to back. I get my business, my IV without all this. I held it and I entered. No, it's funny, right? But I had to enter there because of I had plan. And I wanted to just go around and put flyers on all their tables. Can we silence our devices, please? Thank you. So, ambush marketing is a form of associative marketing. You plan and come. Used by organizations to capitalize upon their awareness, attention, and goodwill. I told you a story. Let me not mention the place because it's now on live. I'm very careful. For the guys, I go Spark did this thing. Hold on, let me tell you what happened. They were doing a very big program in Sheraton. They said they should go and buy tickets. I know the ticket is 5,000 upward. It's not that I cannot afford it. But I rather use the money of the ticket to do something and get myself paid. They catch me at the gate. See what happened. I won't mention it because it's live now. People are listening. People are listening. Like, so don't go and say, so this guy did this thing. Let's go and trace. Let's go and find him. No, look at what I'm saying. So I got there. I look at the program. I saw the ticket online. And I look for the picture of the ticket. Something show, big show. The guy was there, big guy. Comedian. And I go and print out the picture and send the soft copy to my mail. I went to go and meet somebody in Shomolu. His name is Dawe. Dawe is helping me to print some things in Shomolu, in Shekbelu Street. To help me, there's a printer. To help me print on my Polo. To print on my Polo, the program. So I was listening to what I'm trying to say. It's not normal. I told you it has to be abnormal. what do I want to make it in life? So they printed that program on my shop, back and front. He told me that he's going to do like 225. I said no. I'll pay 4.5. I think it was 4.5. I was telling him 3.5. He said no, and I paid him 4,500 now for him to do the back and front for me. So he did that stuff. And I said that you can also do an now on the game that you can print on that is the whole clothes with 5,000 naira. I was about doing that, and I said, no, this one will look more serious than that one. That one, they won't notice me. Do back and front. And behold, he did it for me. He printed the program on the front and at the back. And I followed, and I just came there. I also paid my 5K in case anything happened. Put it here. I'm not even popular at that time. So I just went there like this. And I went there, I said, how you do? I saw bouncers, people inside line. I saw one small table. Someone was at one woman there, 2 women, 1 ladies, ushers. They were ushering people. They were dressed. They also looking like me too. So I just said, how you doing? Well, and I went to the bouncer and I said, let them stay in the straight line. Let them stay in the straight line, please. So he said, I was acting. Now they didn't know me. I don't know him. But I just said, let them stay in the straight line. So guys, okay, you guys stay in the straight line. So I just came out. Then later I said, excuse me, let me go quickly. That's how they allow me in. I still let them stay in a straight line normally. So they listened to me because I was dressed in a cloth. They felt I was one of the what? I entered. When I came back, okay, and I entered with my jeans and one small. I didn't have one shoe like this that time. I didn't wear socks. Just normal. I just wear so simple. That's how I entered that place today. That day. And I entered there. Thank God for flyers. They didn't know how the flyers got in there, but I tried it. Ambush market. So you can see now that if you can develop script, you can succeed. Have you not watched a movie that the people that came to rob in the estate only came into the estate as what? Wearing a Reverend Father cloth? Because there was a Catholic church in the estate. They were able to pass the gate because they said they were going to the church. Change back. It was literally the camera caught them that they were the ones that came to kill chief, whatever his name it was in that estate. What am I trying to say here is that what? Ambush marketing. Some of us don't really use it. People that are using it for negative things are succeeding in it. So why not try it for good ones? That's not true. What is stealth marketing? Stealth marketing is a deliberate act of entering, operating in, or exiting a market in a what? Furtive, secretive, or imperceptible manner, or an attempt to do so. Something related to what I just said. Some people actually they deliberately just want to come late to a program. Have you ever observed celebrities like what? To come late? They don't come to it like just start sitting down. They come when they are so I can be seeing what they are wearing. Maybe they are advertising something. You can notice them. Or they can come secretly. So all of these are referred to as stealth marketing. It's deliberate. You are entering there, and then you have told some people. You know what they call when you go and watch football in the when you see who are the people that call supporters club, right? They will be shouting. You can just have a way. I can do that stuff very well. If I go to a program, how about 10 guys? They can be area boys. They are there around. I've already paid their ticket. As I was entering like this, they're not shouting, "Way! It's brother!" So that goes back, they know him very well. We have paid them. See, I entered the program, they're doing birthday. I said, what will I do? I have to be known here. They don't know me. He's in the East. I just went to meet the man that the DJ that was singing, that was coordinating. I said, come, this is my name. This is my title. This is my company. I'm the MD of this. And I said, hold this one, Jerry. And I went out. So I sat down. The man is calling my name. He's deliberate. He doesn't know me. He has not met me, and he can't know me. He's an Igbo guy. But he has 5,000 in his hand. With my business card and my details. So he said, I just arrived, and then they are doing, woo! And it was my first time. I just went there gently. And I sat down. It's part of it. It's part of marketing. Because now you have been announced publicly, so there's no somebody like that is here. So they're watching the table. I could call them, help me share these flyers on all the tables. And the person is actually sharing the flyers. Without even asking. So many times in life, it's all about strategy, not energy. You may be very big, all the muscles, but still useless. Why somebody that just have a little idea is paid more money? Because of what? Understanding. Let's run through. What is viral marketing and boost marketing? Please, there's not much time. I needed to close very fast. From what I planned, I was to finish in the next 10, 15 minutes. What is viral marketing? Viral marketing describes any strategy that encourages individuals to pass on a marketing message to others, creating the potential for exponential growth in the message exposure and influence, like virus. Help me tell them that I do so stuff, little things. Or do you know anybody that does so? You are trying to reproduce what you do in people's mind. See that? Let me wait for that, please, because of time. Viral marketing has been referred to as word of mouth, creating a boost, leveraging the media. That's media. Networking marketing, network marketing. But on the internet, for better or worse, it is called what? Viral marketing. Like virus. Just help me share it. You can pay an influencer to help you do some things. It's Guerilla marketing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Help you. You just Instablog. You just carry your nonsense. You want to just become abnormal. You can become abnormal like some of us. Just go to the railway side. I just stand there. I'm going to dance. This is the life of a realtor. And just snap it. Send it online. Someone will help you share it. Did anybody walk naked there on this street? If you try, someone tries this now today, it will be on the internet. People like to share bad things. So look for the bad thing you can do that can favor you. It's crazy, right? If you can twerk, it looks like bad things. Some people call it bad thing. Twerk. If you feel like, okay, well, you want to send a video online and you want them to see it well. I had this one of my guys I was mentoring. I observed after doing a class with him. I just observed on his account. Was it 2 days ago? Actually on Thursday. That's 3 days ago. I saw a video he posted of a lady that was opening her boobs. I thought she just want to just cut the boobs open. Just right here. Be wise. Invest in real estate. I just said, wow. It's a good idea. Because I know a lot of people are going to watch this. Let me see how the boobs will open. That's it. So their attention. I saw plus 18 when I saw the video. Because of the plus 18, let me see this video. What's going on here? That's what my head took. Even women want to check it too. Which lady is this? Let me see her too. Oh, just look at it. So it's a way of marketing. So you can promote all these things most time that way. You can spread something because of what? The use of strategy. And that also that is also similar to this one. It's also called what? The boost marketing. It uses high-profile media to encourage the public to discuss the brand of product. You can run a skit. You can have what they call a trend. Now we know when they say, okay, and there are people are dancing, they're doing this song about alcohol. Who are doing that song popularly? You can try it. You can try it. I'm telling you. And that's right here. I started doing something recently on media. I started remixing some songs to become real estate. I don't know. I've not sung it here before. Maybe I will sing it later. I can get audio. Now, what I'm saying here is that what? Understand that the word boost market is like something that just hang like a bell, like an alarm. It moves. It helps to promote what you do. By mistake, using hashtag can also help you out with this. Like platform like www.hashtagforlikes.com or www.best-hashtags.com. You can get hashtag to use there and promote your product. Those are examples. Let's run through because of our time. Should be entering into streets very soon. Grassroots marketing. Grassroots marketing aim is to win customers over an individual basics. A successful grassroots campaign is not about the dissemination of the marketing message in the hope that the possible consumers are paying attention, but rather highlight a personal connection between the consumer and the brand that build a long-lasting relationship with the brand. That means it's relationship management. It's going deeper. Give you understand. It's getting to the end of the year now. People who have wedding, people who have many things. Any client I'm talking to that has not paid attention to me, I don't have a problem with that. All I need is when is he doing anything that is celebration, and I will join. You must pay attention to me. I told you how I follow somebody to travel to Enugu. No, was it Enugu? It's Anamba. I know it's close to Enugu. It's Anamba, Oka. For a burial. To join them. And I told you how I was carrying water, fetching water. Yeah, say, this guy is hard working. I like. People are talking about me. I service. So I follow him. That's his grassroots. I follow him to the base, to his house. And then people look at me after everything, and I sat down with them. So the guy that time was following us. That was following us to. That was supplying us water and all that. So that's the guy. He's actually a real estate coach. He just came and he had been marketing. He said, "Really? Let me have his number." I got contact. That's why I followed him there. Birthday party, 8,000 naira, 5K can buy a cake, small cake. Just carry it there. Deliberate. You are investing to get something. I once had a client that followed me to Ikota when I was so a bit less busy. Not like when I have over 352 companies on my desk. Then I followed this man, and then we sat down. She was talking about land and wanted to buy land. I said, okay, no problem. Then I just okay, what are we going to do? She called one of her friends. She came. All of us sat down there. Your friend has plenty money. She came with one very big white G-Wagon. I was looking at I said, well, this is nice. This is good. These guys can afford it. I said, no problem. We're going to make it happen. Then I just took them to this place that is like a bush bar in Ikota. One bush bar like that. It's a normal eatery, but the eatery is something bush. I don't know if you can remember that. People have gone there. Then we had some nice meals. I think about 11,000 something thereabouts. And the meal made them indirectly start feeling like, what would I do to this guy? And this guy has given us all this much food. What do we do now? We have no option to buy. So it's like you have deposited into their life for them to give back. So it's another way of giving favor to get favor. So I did that stuff, and I took it to a site, to a company. To a company that day. I think we went to a site. Went to a site. Went to a company. Went to a site. So went to the company to go and see their flyers. Went to the site that same day. And then when we were coming back from the site, is when they make the payment. And I look at my commission. They has covered everything. If I did not make that move, I won't get that. So it means sometimes you can start attending somebody's church. It's grassroots campaign. I like that client. Have you not seen a guy? He likes the girl so much. He go and join choir. Whatever. It's grassroots campaign. He wants to do something because of her. Okay. Well, he goes to the family. He befriends the husband. Because of what? Go to the brother. So you can connect with him. So people initiate relationship in this. So what are you going to do? You look at yourself and imagine, who among me have not buy? Who is doing naming ceremony now? Who is doing birthday ceremony? Who is doing burial? And burial is a good place to market. I always say it, that no matter how they cry, they will eat rice. I saw one guy, matured man. The lady was also following her by the side. Old woman. She was saying, oh, he died, oh God. Oh. Then the woman just joined and say, oh God, this is so that's so life a bitch. She was speaking Pidginese. That's okay. Good at day. She was asking for good. Asking for good and she's crying. You can imagine that. They gave her good actually. I know they didn't give her good. I can remember all these things, and I know what I'm saying. They said that they are the only one where they are stout. He said the big one day. So can you imagine that? They gave her a big one. So she was enjoying herself at the burial. So the thing is that no matter how it looks like, just see the positive part of it. Selling his life. You want to go back to the grassroots. Some of them attend their church this Sunday. Join in naming ceremony. Oh, let me help you drive. Can drive. Or I'll be your PA during that period. I'll be your best man. You can make it happen. Let's go into the streets. I think it's the other one about street. Okay, Astroturfing is still here. Wow. Astroturfing is among the most controversial guerrilla marketing strategies. And has a high risk factor. High risk factor for the company, marketing the product of us. Fake it, you make it. Is here. So, sir. Astroturfing defines what? Derived from the article turf, often used in stadium or tennis court, known as what? Fake grass. It look like it, but it's not it. See that? Hence, fake endorsement, testimonials, and recommendation of all the product of astroturfing in public relations sector. It means that you're telling someone, you are telling everybody that I am. We won recently the best marketing company. We are the one that won the trophy. And it's not true. So what did you now do? Look for a way to make it true. The client, we paid. I've started paying for my own plot. You don't have. It means that when you make that client buy, know that the client bought because of you told him you were buying. So make sure part of his money we use for commission. Deposit. Let me explain to you a little about my personal life. I can say this in the camera. Front of the class. Before I became a Nigerian national real estate coach, I've already been calling myself a Nigerian national real estate coach. And I was not known. It's not anywhere. So, and I said, what will I do now? I'm already calling myself. I'm calling myself as the national real estate coach. How do I make it happen now? How do I make the government stamp it? And how would they back? Because if you don't have a backup, you will pack up. How do I get this thing done now? So I said, okay, no problem. What will I do? I got an opportunity. Somebody is coming. See, someone is coming for a program somewhere that they want to invite me and say, oh, I said, she put national real estate coach there. And that's another big one, right? Big one. So they put it there. And it was a government program. So who is the national real estate coach? Say, who is the one? Then I put that program to be happening in October 1st. Because I saw that thing also with one of the governors in Lagos State here, and also in Port Harcourt, Wiki. So I said, okay, how do I get this now? So there's an award coming in what? In July. They asked me, what kind of award do you even think that you can actually compete on? And I said, the award I can compete on is national real estate. And I said, okay, let's put it on there. Let's compete it. Now put it online. People should come and vote. I was not about the title. You know, if you want to get title in the village, it's you that will bring the title sometime. Are you aware? No, wait, hold on. Are you aware? Some of the titles that they keep winning in the village, they brought it themselves. So now, and that's okay. And I said, okay, let me get this thing. Let me get this thing done. So I told them, they put it online, we're voting, doing all that thing. And I won. Automatically stamped it. Bam. I have the award. I have the backup, the government. I said, hey, now I'm a national leader, truly. So is that what? You have what they call fake endorsement. You have to make it real. If someone forgot to say, it's controversial. High risk. It can destroy your brand. It's really somewhere. Damage the company's reputation. And even worse, and result in litigation. Taking the court. Hey, it's the best real estate coach. I used to say I'm the best real estate coach in Nigeria, and I was not. I was years back. So what do I do now? Okay, they asked me, that guy is the best real estate coach in Nigeria. Should we give him the award? Okay, let us do the voting. Other coaches came. I got about 1.3 something million votes. Other people were getting 2,000 votes, 1,000. Say, no, it's over. Please take us away. Give this guy the vote. And I stamp it. That's why I collect about 43 awards today in Nigeria. In many real estate stuff. Some of them just say, okay, what award do you think you like, sir? I said, I prefer the award of marketing coach. I did a lot of marketing this year. Can I get? Yeah, put it online. Let's see who's going to compete it. Nobody. Zero vote. Everybody. I was the only one best marketing coach for that year. Influential and what do you call it? You know, most influential and impactful real estate coach of the year. And they gave me a new car. Nobody. And it was obvious because I had all the realtors with me. 90% know me. So who would they vote for? I don't understand. So who made that happen? Because of my work, I had to make sure it becomes real. So you can leverage on things that can make your brand. So I am so person. They look for a way to make sure it becomes like that too. It's because for you. But they find out that you are not it. That's why they can rush to me now. The media rushed to me to go and meet me in the hotel, and they were forcing their way in. to interview me about the Ikoyi collapse, the news. Now, why? Because they know my face. But who started it? I said it without being it earlier. And gradually now it has been seen online. You Google it today, it's everywhere. They have put my name number 5 in Africa. So all these things wouldn't have happened if I did not apply astroturfing. I am the authentic creator. I am, what's the name? Onye? Mary Rector. It is what you said. It's what you said online that they have taken as you. You grow with it. There's a level you will not get to. You will not say, wow, this is it. They will ask you, what do you think you can do? What kind of award do you want? Like, what kind of title do you want? Then you tell them. It's okay. Okay, let's just address him as the, if I say the 5th real estate coach of the year. No one will disturb me. I'm the authentic mama. I'm opening a new one now called Holy Brother Properties. Holy Brother. That's the name. Sabinus has his own brand. All of them, they all have their own brand. That's their name. So, astroturfing is life. You can pay people to help you endorse. Let me give you another idea of astroturfing. You will tell them, please, all my clients, help me tell them you bought land. Me and you just go to site. You just say, okay. All right, you know what? One of my clients is here now, and you just paid for 2 plots, and we thank God. God is faithful. So please, what can you tell them about the investment? And it's not the client. 2 of us. True. It happens. It's astroturfing. Hey, I want 10 plots here. You said it, oh, be careful. Start buying, no. I am the number 1 real estate coach in Nigeria. You said it, oh, go and build it, oh. Yes, it will nail you one day. It's hyping. It's part of it, my brother and my sister. It's part of it. Let's run through the last part. I think so we're running up now. I'm ending in Islam. I'm almost done. Street marketing. You guys called me for a topic called guerrilla marketing. Now let me share with you. Let me tell you how it works. All these things, they don't teach them normally. They just look at it, their normal life. But they are real, sir. They are just there. So what then they will not do? Just leverage them. You can leave here today and become abnormal. It's like the way she made those hair, plenty, just make it green, purple, abnormal hair. She just come over there. Everybody will look at her. What kind of hair is this? Because of that, she's attracting people. A lady will walk in somewhere. She just wear very short stuff. I love a woman looking sexy anyway. Short stuff like this. Gold. On point. Nice heel. Look at David. David cannot pass it without you looking. Is that true? That's true. His shoe is up here. Yeah. Oh God, man. What is this style? If he's wearing anything and say, real estate is king. If you don't buy real estate, you will die. You will believe it. Just package it. Packaging. Street marketing. Well, leave all this grammar. I already told you that's what unconventional means. Let's read here. As a division of guerrilla marketing, street marketing is specifically to all marketing activities carried out in street and public places. Park. I don't get say. Park there. How many times have you gone to share flyers there? We have East product. What stopped us from carrying our Asaba estate? Falcon estate as Asaba. Carry the estate. I was Falcon estate Asaba last week. I was in Asaba last week. You know, carry it and go to the park where people are traveling to Asaba. Have you thought of it? You say, I know they like to wake up early like this, so I want to sleep. You wake up by 10 o'clock. It's your problem. You would have gotten awake by 5 a.m. By 5:30, you are there giving those going to Asaba. You know, fuck. When there's traffic, you are happy. Instead of shouting. So you can see that. See that again. Events, burial ceremony, all the places. If you are doing a street road show, you join. Let's read further. Street marketing also encompasses what? Advertising outdoors, such as what? Shopping trolleys. This trolley. Let me put my sticker here. Let me sponsor 100 BRT. Street marketing. They're seeing it. It's direct marketing. It's unconventional. See that there? That's one true. Public toilet, I told you. Side of cars. Public transport. Forget your car. I have cars, thank God. But in all of them, I enter public transport to I want to get some people. Leave the car alone and let's get business quickly. Except you will become poor tomorrow. Act big mind is more expensive than big mind itself. So you get back there and then you enter a normal kekena and you enter and say, we are doing a training, and it's for job empowerment. I want you to join us, and you are sharing the flyer. You can go and design your own flyer for inviting people. Job empowerment. See something. Manhole covers, footpath on the ground. You see some companies have it. You'll be seeing the direction, taking it wherever you're going. You'll be marketing. Where's the where up? Okay, yeah. Rubbish bin. Every rubbish bin you see is a target. That means for everybody that is here, listen to me now, and those that are watching online, they should go and start doing stickers for themselves. Small stickers, big stickers. And if you just enter someone, just like, this toilet go good for marketing. Just go, man. This guy is back. He big go for marketing. Go, man. My forehead sweet for marketing. Go, man. It's very important. Go and make a cap. 1,000 I can get a cap. Put it someday. That in the road as that company there can change your name. You have to brand yourself. Like I said earlier before we started the class, that is branding. Okay, look at that. The brand person may be accomplished by but that's actually grammar. Let's not go there. Let's run to the other side, please. Of time. Let's look at the types. I think I have them here. I wrote them somewhere. Street marketing can be used as a general term, encompassing 6 principal types of activities. So I want to explain them before I round up. It's not much time. So hopefully, those that are watching us for the first time, you're welcome. This is C-Plat Profile Academy. We train a lot of people here and we build them. There are many things that actually occur that are general, that my big brother always call it common sense. But the fact is that they are common sense, but they are not, people don't know them. So we're sharing here. So whatever business you are doing, you are watching online now, you can grow that business using some of this method. Many of us are saying we are doing businesses like, we run a kiosk, like we have a place for medicals and all that, or we have a school. And you have to try some of this method. What stop anybody? What stop you from doing some flyers and sharing? Because the truth is that the old school is still the best school, whether we like it or not. They have been paying. Let's look at some of these methods you can use. Number one is a distribution of flyers of product. We all know this one. All of us here and where. But if we shock you, they put that here now, talking to you, that they've not shared flyer in the last 1 month. They are here. Let's not talk too much. My eyes are very clear and powerful. I used to see on someone's forehead. So I used to know whether these things are real. I just know. It's annoying. Oh my God, that's the kind of grace I have. So someone is talking to me and it's lie. I just see on his forehead, liar. I don't know how I get to know. I just see it. I can see cancel, or I can see liar. I just see it spiritually. It's just like that. So I see that they have not made any move for marketing in terms of flyers this year. They only take the flyer. They finally ended them. Just ended somewhere else. They've never shared it once. And somebody also has some flyers in his house that have expired. He's here. Should I tell God to catch the person now? Let's just ask myself. So see now, there's what they call the product animation. This consists of personalizing a high traffic space using brand imagery. The idea is to create a micro universe in order to promote a new product or service. Animation, like when you guys are using cartoon to promote a product or service. It's also part of it. That person that's actually watching, you need to ask questions. So please let them type questions in the comment section if you are actually listening, you're actually following up. Please ask questions. You can also drop your phone number there. We can reach out to you later. I see some people there. Human animation. The goal of such action is to create a space in which the brand's message is communicated through human activity. Like you are doing a kind of cartoon, like a 3D. You do a special cartoon for it and all that. So there are ways of promoting that. So you can have what they call, you can even pay all these all these people that do all these Teletubbies, share flyers, skaters, and cool. These are just 3 types here. There are still more. Let's run through. Road shows. This form of mobile presentation based on development, this form of mobile presentation is based on the development of means of transport, taxi, bike, Segway. Taxi, you can enter a taxi, we share flyers. You can decide, okay, you drive, I just follow you. The same way we do all this, let's go out fishing. That's what you do here. What are we even doing in this class? Is to remind ourselves of things we can do now to make sales. Not everybody should do Facebook marketing, Instagram. Who told you? It didn't work. But it's not everybody it pays immediately. Maybe because we're not doing them right, or maybe we are doing them, but we're not doing it well enough. We're not spending more money. We're spending a number of money before you can actually get results. So why not use the one that's around you? Try the ones around. There are methodologies for marketing. Uncovered areas. These activities involve the customization of street elements. You can go to every transformer that is not okay or that is okay. Any transformer you see, operation make my transformer my banner. Or put my transformer in every banner. Just walk through those roads. You are not walking abnormal. Let me just walk in. Say, what is that walking up and down? Just looking. Okay, there's a street here. Number one. Well, I'll put my banner in this place. One. I'll put banner here. So how many banners am I going to print? I'm going to print 10 banners. So you come back in the night. Maybe your boyfriend or somebody just come in. We'll carry counter. I used to do that thing. I'll put hammer here. I'll pack plenty counter here and nail. So I'll take the counter and the nail and the banner, put here, I'll be knocking it. I have it on my Instagram. It's there. I've done it before. It's another way of trying to make sure you are using what they call the element in the street. If you see a wall like somehow, it's so clean, smooth, and you see people putting their own blood there, you can gum your own. Seriously. Sometimes I deliberately just goes and just drop bad flyers in buses. I enter let me show you an idea. I enter a public transport. I'm not going anywhere. I know what I'm doing. I just carry flyers. I leave 3 there. I said, I'm not entering there. I'm not going again, please. Enter the second bus again. I leave 3 there. I'm not going again. That's how I enter about 7 buses. I leave my flyers there. If you like, call me, don't call me. I have done the little I want to do. That's my target for that day. Event actions. I told you about this already. So to understand that, you also can use what they call events to get things done and all that. The online guerrilla marketing, I want to be fast now because I just have little time. The online guerrilla marketing has to do with more of the use of platforms like all this Facebook, LinkedIn. You talk about networking with people online and all that. The web is rife with examples of guerrilla marketing to the extent that many of us notice its presence. Until a particular successful campaign arises, the desire of instant gratification of internet user providers and desire of instant gratification of internet users provide an avenue for guerrilla marketing by allowing business to combine with marketing with guerrilla tactics. Simple examples consist of using loading pages or image or text to display an entertaining or informative message to users using waiting to access the internet they are trying to get to. As users dislike waiting with no occupation on the web, it is essential and easy to capture their attention this way. It's different, capturing their attention and all that. So other website methods include interesting web features such as engaging landing pages, some dancing. If you go to my website, you see some funny things there. Just to keep you in the page, enjoy yourself and all that. So many online strategies are usually the social media. Usually social medias like the Facebook and LinkedIn. I'm trying to be fast. And also, so just very important. Some companies like Google, I don't use the word to create interactive or element. I mean, you can actually decide to say, okay, I want to join online to set up an email marketing campaign, or I want to do what they call the Google ads. These are examples of guerrilla marketing and all that. Trying to leverage scenario. NSAS started. Hashtag. Using the hashtag is what? You are leveraging what is trending and all that. So what is going on now? What do you call it? Alcohol. You can just take out that video, just take a video that you like and write under it and put a flyer dancing as the person is dancing. It's part of it also. They are just real and all that. So I won't take much of our time. I told you earlier that I'm going to be running up very soon. I think this should be the end of the session. Any question? Questions, please. Questions. Let's take 1 or 2 questions. Then we'll close up.
Microphone. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Some of this kind of crazy marketing, I had a serious issue. I chatted of this morning. I had a kind of serious argument with someone, and it's about going crazy at times. And it's like, how can you go crazy and expect somebody to give you 10 million naira, 20 million naira? It has to be 100% official. You have to show that you can manage such amount of money. So I now begin to look at it that, yeah, I know some big time realtors that also they dance, they do some mesmerizing things, And why are you now like saying that it's not official, that this a profession that this with large sum of money, huge sum of money. So we have to coordinate ourselves in such a way that somebody can really say they can keep huge amount of money with you. So what do you have to say about that?
Okay, good. I think I will answer that one. Okay, but let's.
To that. And in real estate, that is what is called USP. So everybody unique selling points or unique selling position. Everybody has what works for you. If dancing on social media works for you, go ahead and do it. Forget what people are saying. People that is interested because of that entertainment will look for you, will buy. So everybody has what works for you. On social media, like on Instagram, there is one lady that her advert is always use bell. What
So, but listen to this thing. If you are too official with some of these things, you will not sell. Because trying to look for a way to initiate a relationship with someone that you just met, going beyond what you are selling to the person, is different. It's not being official. How you doing? How's the family? What happened? So you are going above being official. Imagine someone following someone home for burial or going to. So it's being a bit. There are some things that we have people that mentor us. We don't tell them everything. You know what? If you go along with everything they say, you will not become you. So this is my philosophy. Too much of imitation is limitation. When you imitate too much, you will be limited because you will not now have time to be creative. So their ideas are good to guide, but not all. Just like what I said now. Everything I've said generally, you don't need all. You just need to know them and know what to use now. So with time, you say, okay, I'm always staying close to the park. Oh, I'm going to the park every night morning now. I'm waking up early. That is your own. So no, I don't like anything park. Oh, my where I stay is too inside, and I may get raped or I may get robbed. You understand? So he stays in and comes for always storm marketing. Oh, I don't like this one. Let me go and do flyers and stickers. So he knows what. So you choose what work for you. We need direction. Yes, I know. But at the same time, know that it is being creative and not being crazy. Now, the crazy part of it is because of the ability to do something that is not expected. It's unconventional. That is guerrilla marketing. Just as to teach more, people don't really teach that. I only explain it to us, I tell us because of what I have used them, and I've seen that these are the principles that have emerged, that made principles in what we're doing today. Is it clear to some extent? Any other question? Those that are watching online, have any question? Before I hand over to the mic to my coordinator. I thought I was not going to take much of the time, and I've spoken more than an hour. I think it's high time we stop the class. So, let's take a question from you. Yes, please.
is it wise to someone who wants to buy a property now says you must be the one to show the property if the property is not in Lagos or is outside Lagos? Says you must be the one to show the property, and the person is willing to sponsor the movement to show the property. Is it right? Well, yes, something like that.
Like a client asking that you have to be the one to take him to site. As people, like, you know why some of them are like that? They want to connect with who is selling. Why sometimes, I told you that people buy you before they buy the product. So we don't want to buy products too sometimes. They like you. So it is because of you are coming that they are coming. They are not going to buy any land. That's why you see some ladies being slept with without having to have any sales convert. So they're just looking for the lady. They like her so much that may admire her lips whenever she talks. Or they admire her boobs for feeling. And now, she's now saying she's not coming for the inspection. She's spoiling my game. What I want to do is to get to see her. That's all I want, not to buy the land. So you have to know how to manage some of these people so that you can initiate a relationship with them. Because sometimes, some of them will still end up even buying. That it depends on how you sell it to them. Why some? I've seen a lady that actually got married to the client today. She's married already. So I told you that free yourself, enjoy yourself. The business is interesting. It's like me. I free myself, man. If you are too spiritual for success, you'll be poor. So let your mind be free. Enjoy the flow, but design boundaries. Okay, this is the level we can get to. But you are still free. How are you doing? How far? And you are just shaking. And you are so I was and then shaking like sir. See yourself. You never see they talk like young man. Flow with him. Enjoy. Oh, you want to? They go. I come to the club this night. I come this night. So no, I cannot stay more than 5 p.m. Because of so thing. I have a VG and I'm the one officiating. You have used an excuse to run away. So you understand? Like a lady I told her to set boundary. He said her own is she doesn't have to set boundary. That once she just comes, she just take care of it. I said, okay, then if you are going for all this like this, and then you're going to have many men there, then design a way to have a friend with you so you don't have problems with yourself. Because anything can happen to you. It's not about sleeping with a woman. What about if they use your destiny? There's so many things. So there are so realities. Also, the same thing with men. They can barb your head spiritually. So you can see that these are realities. So not all clients. Like a lady called me yesterday and told me, he said the client just called her that she should send money for him to recharge his phone to be able to make transfer for the Uber that will take them to site. And I said, wait. And I told her, I said, please don't send any money to her. That is not buying. So you understand that? So these are real things. She told me that just now up to 24 hours. She told me that was in the evening yesterday. So what I'm saying is that understand that there are different people in this business. So you look for a way that works and don't kill yourself. But at the same time, be very positive because sales is very close and it's by the side. We all can make sales. Tomorrow now we're going to be having a program. I think that will be announced by the coordinator. Can we have a coordinator, please? I'm done with the class. I want to keep what I said, the time and all that. So thank you so much once again. Thanks, I just doing. This is not showing. We want to do storm marketing tomorrow. So we need flyers, man, and that. So we're going to put that together. I want to know the meeting point for people that will be going from here. People are coming from the island, so you can all comb the whole area. And if you have the shirt for C-Plat, you can wear it. If you don't have it, you can just wear a jeans. And we'll give us the updates. You can have a jeans and a top. And all that. So once again, thank you so much. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. What is the time now? Is it after 12? Afternoon, good. We are right on time. In fact, we have a drink to drink today. My sister, is here. She will give us, in fact, everything we are going to eat here today, she will be the one who will be in charge. She will sponsor all our drink today. We celebrated her car in absence. She's not here to come and tell us, but we celebrated on her behalf last Friday, isn't it? So I told you she was here today. Did I? And she's here now. Okay, good. clap for Jesus. As if I was prophesying. I was prophesying. And I thank God she's here now. So if you want to tap blessing, you can tap. It's allowed. All right. You know, I thank God for what God is doing in our midst. Directly and indirectly, what we are saying is coming to pass gradually. I used to say that giants are rising from among us. So, and it's beginning to happen. If you have not seen your own, wait, work hard, it will come. Surely it shall come to pass. Just remain fervent, hardworking, God, smart, persistent. It will come. I remember the first time I met her, she wasn't looking like this now. Uh-huh. Gradually. Uh-huh. At that time. So, but now breeze is blowing. And I know it's touching every one of us here. If you believe it, it will touch your hand. So, go ahead. Uh, okay. Okay. Yeah, going there. Yes. It's not working. Mhm. Mhm.
But recently, okay, please, that's why I was looking at this pastor, because once
Amen.
school resumed,
Mm.
I took my children there
Mm.
and went there for prayer.
Yes.
Pastor in the mountain.
My fire, good.
So after the prayer, and then now still directs me to their headquarters.
For prayer.
Yes, for 3 days,
Yeah.
fasting and prayer. I went there, and after that, and I've since this month, I'm just seeing myself having a lot of dreams, which sometimes, most time, I defeat them in my dream.
Okay.
So I need more things to do, because sometimes all those things might be a hindrance to our favor.
Our favor.
You might think that you're not doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Some things
Okay. Okay.
hindering you.
I think I understand where you're going. I think we made mention of it last Friday, right? About invisible barriers. So, you know, when you pray, you say, you think nothing is happening. Something is happening. When you are hitting on a stone, you think nothing is happening. It's weakening inside. Hitting on the stone, hitting on this consistently, it's weakening inside. Don't stop. Only if those who will be patient enough, right? We wait until the last hit. When you just say, bam, the stone will do like this. Something is happening. Nothing, don't say nothing is happening. Something is happening.
Like I feel it, because steady now, I'm battling in my dream, and I'm
You are defeating them. That is to tell you that something is happening. Continue. And then don't complain. Complain complicates your matter. When you are praying, support your prayer with prophetic, I'm coming to that, prophetic declarations. Bible says that God, they call it those things that be not as though they were. And when you pray, after, he didn't say if you, he said when, that means you must pray. You shall have whatsoever you say. So let what you say and what you pray be the same. Not where you finish prayer and then you go to the other side. Now I've been praying this thing. You will just complicate your matter. And then be joyful. Bible says, with joy we shall draw well from the pit of what? Salvation. Be joyful. Thank God in advance. When you thank God for what He has done, you are just applying for more. Thanksgiving is application